He might be involved in this break down the right. Fallowfield back in the team after a timeout with concussion protocol. Given away. And now Fylde can break over halfway. With Mitchell. Plays it inside to Horton. He'll be looking to get a shot if he can. Plays the 1-2. Comes off a red shirt, but it's straight back to the Coasters. And another chance set up. It deflects and then it's knocked into the net by number 11, Joe Westley. And early doors, York City are following the same route they have been lately. We are already 1-0 down, and we haven't even played the first 5 minutes.
We haven't, no, and just couldn't quite clear our lines, could we? And then Fylde, I think they've come out the blocks quite fast, really. They've been knocking it about. You can tell they're kind of playing with a little bit of a swagger and a bit of confidence about them at the minute. Like you say, it's a massive relegation 6-point of this, but Fylde's form is actually probably a lot better than what it currently reads in the league table. And
the Amos on corners. Amos not on the pitch, so Finley Barnes, who won it, is going over to take it from the right hand side. Come in with his left foot, swings into the box, and there's the header, there's the goal. Will Smith got up from the back. Wow, what a precious equaliser that is.
You can get a bit caught in two minds just to go too gung-ho, looking for it too early, and you can get picked off, but I think we were patient enough.
Ustabasi making a run down the left hand side. What a find he's been for AFC Fylde. Signed from Chorley in pre-season. And already with 12 goals. They put the ball in here looking for Westley. Might even bounce to Ormond. Ormond picks it up and then there's a shot. Comes in, it's the post. It hits the post and comes out so close.
That is a worry a little bit, but every time Fylde go forward, they're close to scoring.
And the way that they quickly had numbers inside the penalty area there. Difficult after today in Kidderminster. We have 3 of the top 7 or something like that coming after that. So we need to make the most. We need to make the most of tonight. It's a massive game. We need to climb out of that relegation zone, especially with only 10 left and knowing how difficult it can be. We do not want to go down.
Certainly don't.
Will Smith. Now then, Will Smith's got space ahead of him. He's going to be able to run here. Plays it out wide, and Barnes is always keen to take it down that wing as well. That's what he's doing now, up against Max Conway. Short ball back, big cross from Fallowfield. Header, oh, it's Will Smith again. And that time it was at the goalkeeper, but it's a nicely worked move.
Will Smith.
Akinyemi going to take it to the byline. Left-footed cross. By the time he'd got to cross it, he was just battling really to keep it in.
Yeah, it was a good run. I mean, when Depot puts the burners on, he takes some catching, doesn't he?
No mean feat doing that against Barrett either. Batty tries it over the top, and the ball is kept in. Davis, Akinyemi on the edge of the box. Great one from Paddy McLaughlin outside of him. Little left foot chip into the area. There's the header from Will Davis. It was quite soft, but at the end of another good move.
Yeah, it was. I mean, Paddy's always poses a threat, doesn't he, Horton? And they've got some good technical players going forward.
Right-footed corner. Batty doesn't head it away. Davis coming in at the far post into the 6-yard box off the line from Callum Howe.
Yeah, great by Callum Howe.
Still not away. Ustabasi tries it, and the ironic cheers, but most importantly, the relief.
Yeah, now it can be big.
What is very central, and a chance for a bit of magic from Dan Batty, maybe. This ball forward. He's going to hit this one, Batty! He hit it low, it bounced just before the goalkeeper, but it's saved.
Yeah, good effort from Dan Batty.
Will Smith tactically leaving that one for the goalkeeper, who balls it out straight away to Fallowfield. A real urgency about the Minster men in the second half, which is what the doctor ordered, but it does mean that Fylde are also very prone to catching us on the counter. Trying to thread this one through to Westley, who's managed to collect it, hits it right-footed, kept it low, it's at the goalkeeper. It's end to end.
No changes so far in the second half. In the Champions League, it's now Bayern Munich 2, Lazio 0, so it's Bayern Munich that are now 2-1 up on aggregate. In the Championship, it's Sheffield Wednesday 1, Plymouth 0, and it's Blackburn 1, Millwall 1. That's Blackburn getting the equaliser. And in League 1, it's Barnsley 2, Bolton.
Chat is over. They go back to competing against each other in the 6-yard box. A surprising short corner tee back to Allen.
Just didn't get the connection on it, really.
It's a great little training ground move. He had a good sight of goal 20 yards out, Allen.
Oh, don't lose it there.
Oh, he does just that, and this time Allen turns to be the villain because he's allowing the breakaway.
Get behind him, Charlie Allen worries me every time he tries to beat a man in his own half.
We don't want to look back and think this is one of the games where we could have escaped. It's right down the centre there, and there's the strike. It was right at the goalkeeper when we were so lucky because Ustabasi was one-on-one.
Well, hopefully that's a...
Need to find a way somehow to break through and get that equaliser. The moment it's filed, though, they're going to look for the gaps, and they're going to find them here, I think, down the right, and he's managed to somehow knock that in from a tight angle. Credit to Fylde. They're 3-1 up, just like Wealdstone went 3-1 up, and again the celebration in front of their fans. Fantastic finish, and to be fair, York were always going to be, the more that we press, the more we were going to leave those gaps at the back.
Yeah, I'm just looking on the replay. It was given away, I think, by Will Smith on that far side. But then it's just a run, and you think the players... I thought the player had taken a touch way too much of a tight angle, but to get it in from there, maybe question...
Pre-season, Ustabasi came from Chorley, which I guess is closer to Fylde. But what a signing he has been for the Coasters. And here, yet again comes the counter. This time it's Hunter making strides on the left-hand side. Here is Nick Horton. He wants to add to it. He really does. He's into the penalty area. It's the better of Callum Howe. He goes to ground, gets up. It's still not away. Adset has a block shot. Callum Howe was the first man guilty. A good day out. Often it ends there, but...
They do have tremendous pies, the Kidderminster.
Do they really? It's the first time visiting the ground. Conway coming forward. Now he's the guy striding forward. Inside left position. Oh dear, he's got Will Smith on toast, and he's only just dragged it wide of the right post.
Again, though, he's terrible defending. My big worry is Wealdstone, Fylde, Kidderminster, their teams around you. It could be worse, this.
Could be, as Hunter finds his way into the air. He's cracked it with his right across the face. This looks so lively. Surprised us.